Dum ba da dum, bum ba da dee dum ba da dum. Hum ba dum ba dee dum ba dee dum ba dum ba dee dum ba dum boom. Alright, we should be up and running again. We should be all set up. If we are not, then there is something very wrong. But I don't think there is anything wrong at the moment. If it turns out there is something wrong, it's news to me. Alright. Alright, so we are set, we are going, we are good, we are live! Hello, travelers of the internet! Welcome back to Guardian Studios, or if you are new to the channel, hey there, and welcome to you. My name is Jgar01, and I am your host, your guide, and your humble bard into the worlds virtual and fantastical, and I am very pleased to welcome you all back to the channel, or in the case of newcomers, welcome you fresh to a Guardian Studios experience here on the YouTube channel. We are back in the world of Galabor, my friends, where we have a lot of work to do, and we need to get the ball rolling as fast as we can. There is so much to do. So very much to do. We have got farming to do, we've got building to do, we've got so much stuff to do. It is honestly kind of ridiculous. But we're going to take it all in stride. We're going to do our very best to make the most of today. And that's advice you can take for real life as well as gaming. Make the most of each and every day. Make the most of each and every moment. Because you never know what's going to happen. Hey, thank you for the rules, Leo! Good to see you, my friend. Glad you can make it to the stream. For anybody wondering, yes, I did try to do the stream earlier. There was a connection problem. But that is all in the past. We are ready to get the ball rolling again. Hello. Where is my music disc? Oh, I know where the music disc is. It's in one of two places. It's in either one of two places. But I'm pretty sure I know where it is. If you're wondering why I am cutting down my pigs, it's because we've got the barn below to house a pig herd, and I rather stick to one vastly growing colony of animals at a time. Alright, let's see here. I gotta think. What is it I am doing? What is it I am doing? I am continuing to build our beautiful Hobbit Hole base and make it into something awesome. That's what I am doing. Pardon me. Take on such tasks as furnishing, digging out more room for more chambers, and making those chambers thematically fitting for a hobbit hole. First thing I want to do is punch out some space over here. the record, I have no idea how long this room is going to be, but I'm taking some guesstimations of how long this hall will need to be for what I intend to do. Let's see here. Oh, there once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was the Billy O.T. The wind blew up about him, down below my bullet boys blow. Okay. 1, 2. We'll mark that spot. That's where I can start having walls to another room be a thing. Ba-da-dum bum bum ba-da-dum ba-dum. Let's do this. Okay. I'm gonna put my... Oh, nope, not in there. I was about to say I'm gonna put my building materials in here. So I need to get some stuff out of my inventory so I can pick up more stuff. Unfortunately. This is the kind of thing that pops in every now and then. You gotta have room for everything you're picking up. So this is where the doorway is. That's the wall, and then... Okay, so yeah, I know exactly where I'm going to take this idea to. Hmm. Hmm. I did not mean to put that in there. Alright, let's keep going. Let's keep doing this. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Where are my building materials? Building materials are here. And I'm gonna need more spruce. That needs surprise no one. I do love using spruce, so it's inevitable that I'm going to need more of it. I want to have pillars in this particular hallway, but I don't know. Hello! Hello, one random! Hello, random thing! Welcome, welcome, welcome! Welcome to the channel, welcome to Guardian Studios, or welcome back if you are a returning viewer. Out of the way, good to see you. Hope you enjoy your time here on the channel. Welcome to Guardian Studios, or welcome back, again, if you are a returning viewer. Forgive me if, should you happen to be a returning viewer, I don't recognize the name. Unfortunately, we do sometimes get people coming back to the channel after having been away for a bit with new names, so that tends to throw me when that happens. Oh yeah? Yeah, it does seem kind of weird. Not everybody reacts to people coming to the stream, but I try to react to every newcomer. I try to welcome everybody that I notice come into the chat of the stream and let them all know, hey, so long as you follow by the channel rules, you are all very much welcome here. I think it is raining in-game. I need to run to a bed and sleep if I can. Whoop! 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 Woohoo! Can't sleep. Daytime. Makes sense. Unfortunately, that makes sense. Hey, thank you very much, my friend. Thank you very, very, very much. I hope you end up enjoying the content of the channel, my dude. And I appreciate you subscribing. To yourself. I can hear that stinking entity out there. Another stack of birch planks, please, and let's get on with the building, I say. There's lots to do and there's lots to build, so let's get busy. What we are doing here is working on a Hobbit Hole themed base, which is, thankfully, taking shape a little. I should have... Oh, not again. Okay, good. It almost makes me feel like I should have flattened out the area, built the Hobbit Hole itself, and then covered it all up with dirt. But I've done that before, and I did it on a small scale. This one I'm doing much bigger, grander, and more spacious. It's mostly Hobbit Hole inspired, not necessarily accurate to the iconic Hobbit Hole of The Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit series, but we're taking a lot of inspiration from it. Or trying to, anyway. Which makes sense, considering the only Hobbit hole I've ever seen any kind of pictures of is the one from the movies. Alright, random thing. Hey, thank you for having dropped by. Hope I get to see you again sometime. Until then, take care. Alrighty? Alrighty. You know, I actually think this part needs to be a little longer, but then it ends up being off. Oh, this is the downside of building. You try to make rooms make sense with their shape and everything, and it ends up not working out so great. Muff. I'm just... nah. I'm just gonna build it. I'm just gonna build it and enjoy it. When we get done with it, we move on. Need a stack of dark oak planks to make a bunch of stairs, because I'm going to need a lot of those. Where are... there they are. My references for my build. Did I not ever take any pics of the... huh. I never took a picture of the... one space. Well, that's kind of irritating. This table is not centered. It's centered to this side, but it's not centered to this end. Doesn't need to be. If I try to center it, it'll just mess up the rest of the room. I really wish I didn't have to hear that witch cackling. It's annoying. There we go. Back to business. Do you guys have any idea how tempting it is to run out there? You know what? I'm gonna go do it. I'm gonna run out there and I'm gonna whack this stinking pain in the neck that I keep hearing. Because otherwise they're going to continue to be making a racket and driving me nuts. And I'm going to become irritable. I don't want that. I want to avoid that where I can. Stinking thing. She poisoned me. I almost wish she had poisoned the bees. Then we could have seen if they'd go after her. It would have been funny if that had been what had happened. Now that she's gone, maybe I can actually concentrate and get some more of the build done. I wish you could get these with different variants based on what wood type you used. That would make it so much better. So my plan is for this room to be the study. And then next to it will be my bedroom. I gotta say, I am loving this build so much. Every time I turn around, this build just gets better and better. It really, really does. Hey Ryan, good to see you, dude. Glad you can make it to the stream, man. How you doing? You doing alright? Hey, I hope you are, man. I sincerely and truly hope that you are having a good day. Or, if you're not, hey, hope the stream makes your day a little bit better. Another stack of oak planks. Nice. Working on London? That's cool. Oh, nice. Glad to hear you did. Glad to hear you finished an area. That's good. Sounds like you're making progress. And good, steady progress at that. That's nice. As for me, I'm doing pretty good. I've been working away at my own projects here. Slowly but surely making the things that I want to make in this Hobbit Hole. Now granted, I'm hitting a couple of stumbling blocks, like, some rooms not quite feeling quite right, some hallways feeling a bit too long, but that's mostly because some of these halls need more rooms, and some of them need some kind of decoration, some tables and things like that along the walls to help open up the space, to help make the space feel more lived in. Hello, Kyle! Hey, that's awesome, my dude. That's awesome. A happy birthday in advance to you, my friend. I hope that when it comes, you have a happy birthday. And that until then, you have good days just the same. I suddenly got a tune in my head. Somebody not get out of there. It's driving me completely insane. I don't quite like it when this happens. I get tunes in my head, and half the time it's a tune that I can't actually sit there and sing as much as I would like to. The number of times I have had a song in my brain that I have been unable to sing is mind-boggling. It truly, truly is mind-boggling. How many times I've had a song in my head and I've been unable to sing it. Because unfortunately there is such a tiny little itty bitty thing as copyright. And unfortunately they crack down hard at the worst possible times. Oh well. At least we still got the Wellerman every now and then. Am I a little crazy? Nah. I ain't crazy. I'm just a little bit insane. Bet you weren't expecting that one, were you? Nah, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding around. I'm just having fun. I'm just having a good time. Where is a barrel in which I am placing a bunch of the junk that we want to get rid of? How about right there? Ha! Starting my villain arc? What makes you think I hadn't already? No, I'm kidding. I am actually just kidding around with you. I'm just having fun, just indulging in a little bit of chaos. The chaotic side of me is rejoicing because it is having a little more fun today. Don't worry, Ryan, don't worry. I'm not that crazy. I'm just having fun. I'm just playing around and having fun. Hello, yo! Hello, yo! Ayo, yo! Welcome! Welcome, welcome, welcome! Interesting name. Interesting name. Can't say I've seen one quite like that before. How you doing? Doing alright? I hope so. I hope that you are having a good day, one way or another. Uh-oh. I am running out of dark oak again. That's not good. You have a question for me, yo. What is the question, yo? Yo, 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 yo. I mean no offense doing that. I'm just having fun. I'm just having fun. It's not often we have somebody come into the channel that has a name quite like that. When did I start playing Minecraft? That is a hard question to pinpoint an answer to, because I've been playing Minecraft for... I don't know. Years. Several years, I think. But I can tell you for sure that it has been fun the entire time. Minecraft is a fun game, and I love playing it. When did I start building stuff? I'm not sure. When did I start playing Minecraft? When did I start? It's hard to pinpoint. I will say that I started getting seriously into playing Minecraft about 5, maybe 6 years ago. But I've been playing it for quite some time, I can tell you that much. It has been a long time since I started, and I don't intend to stop anytime soon. Break from the building. We have crops to harvest. That's out of order. Grab those, and then grab that. And now, we're ready to harvest. What made me make a channel? Well, I had been spending a lot of free time around that time watching different Minecraft playing YouTubers, having fun watching them, and I realized, hey, they do this stuff, but it should be relatively simple to do, right? So I decided to do it myself. But what really set it in motion, what made me really decide to go ahead and do it, I will admit, is the fact that I found out my PlayStation could actually stream to certain services directly. A live Q&A video. I mean, that's kind of what we're doing right now, isn't it? Q&A. Q&A time is whenever anybody asks a question that I can answer. If I'm able to answer a question, whether it relates to Minecraft specifically, gaming, or anything else, I will do my best to answer the question if I can. If I can't, then I'll let you know that I can't, and we'll move on. Hello, Totally Guest! Totally Guest, welcome! Welcome to Guardian Studios! Hope you enjoy your time here. Hope you're having a good day or night, depending on where you are in the world. But if you're not, hey, hope the stream makes it a little bit better for you, my friend. Either way, hope you enjoy your time here. Oh, we are running out of room for the crops, and we just ran out of room. We need to empty this barrel here. Got some more barrels here. Do I have any chests with me? I have one. Good. So I can dump everything from that barrel into a chest. Bum 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 bum. As I run off of the Eastern Standard Time Zone, I can safely say, no. It is not night for me right now, yo. But I appreciate you asking. I appreciate you asking. Scoop up all the sugar cane. Zoobie-dooby-dabba-dooby-dabba-bum-bum-bum. Beeby-dabba-dooby-dabba-dum-bum. Pumpkins, melons. Gotta harvest it all. And now, nice thing is, now that we have a Silk Touch axe, we can actually get the melons themselves, instead of having to just settle for picking up melon slices, and then having to compress them into regular melons later. No glowberries to harvest. And we don't have sweet berries yet, so nothing of those. Nah, that's okay. We get what we get, and we don't get upset. Pop this into here. But now that I've actually thought about the melon slices, I want to go ahead and grab them, compress them, and then put them back as full-on melons. So, there we go. 24 solid melons to add to the smorgasbord that we have harvested. Delightful! Boop, boop, boop. And now we fill in the gaps with other items. I'm gonna go ahead and eat this melon slice once I get hungry again. Take a moment to have a drink. Who placed this? As if I don't know. That's an Enderman at work. Some Enderman came in here and dropped a dirt block. And when he dropped the dirt block, the grass spread to it. How dare he put something in here that is not mine? Oh well. Taking a look at my references. I think I know what I'm gonna do for the next segment of the house. I'm gonna get to that in a minute. It just occurs to me we've got animals back here that we can actually breed. Let's do so. After I make sure that we have put all the items away that we can where we can get them. Okay. And now... cows. Pigs. The start of my new herds. Let's go see if the old herds, the remnants of the old herds, are still intact. I'm a little curious. Let me out! Stinking door? That was funny. Alright, these guys are still little. These guys are still little. I don't want to take them out until they're no longer little. Hmm. Eventually, I'm going to have to make some kind of a storage silo for all the cobblestone and crud that we're getting from all this work. Hmm. I just noticed these two were accidentally swapped. That's my bad. My bad. Boop. There we go. That organizes them right. Yeah, that's right. That's the Minecraft wool color wheel. And what are we going to do with all that wool? Well, you never know. We may end up needing it. We may not. But it's good to have it. This one is not chowing down on the grass. I don't know why. Oh well. Alright, wool is farmed. We've got the crops taken care of. Let's take a glance at our supplies. We need spruce, we need dark oak, we need birch. And I'm probably going to need oak, too. I think it may be time for some tree work. But first, we sleep. See? I told you we were going to sleep. Wait, are there any saplings in here? No. How about in here? Nope. Alright, looks like the saplings should be where they're supposed to be. All contained in this chest here. That's a lot of oak saplings. I forget sometimes how many oak saplings I've got. But then part of that is I was using fortune on those for a while there, so that is part of why. At some point I am definitely going to have to get this axe further powered up. I could combine it with the axe I had. Except that axe didn't have full efficiency either. Nice. Upsy-dozy. What was I just thinking? Oh, I know what I was thinking. I'm thinking that I'm going to go ahead and combine the axes. It may not get me full-on efficiency 5, but it does get my Silk Touch axe powered up. I just gotta say goodbye to the one that had sharpness. Which is fine. This one's got Smite 5. It'll do a lot of damage to undead. But now I'll be able to chop through wood a lot faster. And that's the most important thing for an axe. See, that is much faster. Oh! Ah! spruce trees planted. Think when it next gets dark out here, we're gonna have to come out here with some campfires and break down some beehives. I want to wait until we actually have, until it's nighttime, so that all the bees will have gone into their little beehives. Wow, this little guy was just following me for a second there. A little unsettling. These guys are very loud, and I still say they're louder than they used to be. It's unsettling how loud they are. You know, I gotta say something. I wish that things like carrots and potatoes could be compacted into something like the hay bales. There are mods on Java Edition that make it so that you can pack them into crates of those items. It would be nice if that was a thing for the different crops besides wheat. Right now, only wheat can do it. And that's just odd to me. I'm gonna move all the rest of our crop output into the barrels down here so that we have it all together. Whoops. Alright, cool. Getting a lot of trees growing. That's good. We're making our own little assorted forest in this area. And that's kind of what I was going for. I want to have all the different tree kinds growing around my base. One way or another. Let's go grab our campfires real quick. This is the other reason why I wanted the Silk Touch axe, because that way I could use it to get the beehive situation under control outside. There they are. Alright, looks like all the bees should be in the hives. So I think we can go ahead and start collecting them. Now, here's the question. Okay, all the other beehives are calm. So we just move the campfires to wherever we need them, and then break the beehive, and we'll be able to collect all the beehives just fine. Oh, that's the one guy. That's the wandering trader. For a second, I thought there was a zombie wandering around. Yeah, I learned once upon a time on Gyros, when you're dealing with bees, do not put anything between the hive and the campfire. Otherwise, if there's anything between them, the bees will still get angry when you break the hive. Even if you're using Silk Touch, you've got to make sure there's a campfire under them. Otherwise, the bees will spring out and they will be TO'd at you. Not a fun time at all. I'm pretty sure we got all the hives. If we end up seeing bees again, then that means we didn't get all the hives. Or it could just mean that there's still more hives to take care of. Kelp, that's the other thing. At some point I've got to expand the garden below to have a kelp section. Kelp section. I just made myself think of help sections. That is very sad. Put the beehives in here for now. I wish I knew why they were being separated like that, but I'm pretty sure that's got to do with how many bees are in there, as well as how ready they are to produce honey or honeycomb. But I could be very wrong. There's always a chance that I'm wrong. Yeah. See. Oh. Ow, that hurt. That hurt. But it felt good at the same time. Alright. Oh. Beehives are moved. Trees are out there growing. These are all good things. Got the space dug out and set up for my study. Got the hall that leads to it. I know what I'm doing next as far as the interior goes. Man, we got a lot of trees growing out here. That's good. More trees, more wood. More wood, more work able to be done. These are good things. I just had a really weird idea for a road, or something to add to a road. Have these arches or something along the road, inside of which you hide a cat. Now, the presence of a cat will make it so that phantoms won't come down to you if you're running along that road, so long as the cats are in their place. As long as there are cats in place, phantoms won't be able to come down at you whenever there's a cat close by. Soon I'm gonna end up getting rid of this, because this is obsolete now. Anyway, with that being the case, with the study taken care of, I think it's time to bring this session to a close. There is still a lot to do on the Hobbit Hole for what I have planned, but I'd say we made some good progress. So I'm going to go ahead and say thank you all ever so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did, please be sure to leave likes and comments. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. Check out the About page for links to other pages with more content and more ways to support the channel. Share the channel with your friends who think they might enjoy it too. And, of course, do not forget to smack that notification bell so that you don't miss the next stream or video. With that all being said, thank you again for watching. I'm JGardo1, your guide, bard, and humble host into the worlds virtual and fantastical. And I'll see y'all next time, right here on Guardian Studios. Bye!